Howdy y'all, this is Red Wolf, and excuse the audio if it's a little bit off today. I kind of got the truck bouncing and everything going on, but I've been having an argument with my friends for a while about whether 380, which is this little boy hid under my thumb right here, is enough gun to carry in your pocket. And I've scrounged around and got some guns and borrowed some guns and whatnot, moved some stuff kind of where we could do this. And I wanted to talk about it. Now, the three examples I've got, whoop, there we go, are a 380 ACP, a 38 Special, and this little one that keeps wanting to roll under everything is a 22 Magnum. And these are fairly common self-defense loads. This is a lead 158 grain. I only had 2 fancy hollow points for it, so this is what y'all are getting today, and we're going to shoot bottles in just a minute to just kind of do a little test, you know. This is a 380, and this is a full metal jacket. They make a lot of really nice hollow points these days. There's a lot of contention as to whether they do enough good in a self-defense situation to bother using with 380, because if you don't get depth of penetration into the target, it doesn't really matter how big the hole is. You know, you'll get a Teddy Roosevelt, you may not know this, but I have just been shot. So I've for this test and sort of general carry, full metal jacket, it cycles, you know, it'll get there. And this is some critical defense 22 Magnums made for short barrels. I have not fired any of these, so this is going to be part of the experiment. But the core of it for me actually doesn't revolve around the cartridges. It revolves around the guns. You see I got a nice little stack right here. This is a 5-shot 22 Magnum. This is a 2-shot 38 Special. And this is a 6-in-1? 6-in-1 or 7-in-1? I think it's 6-in-1. 380 from Diamondback. They're all the same size. They're, you know, similar weights. Even loaded, this one weighs less than this. This is an old Cobra. Arguably, these two together might weigh as much as that. And this has the fewest shots, but by far the heaviest bullet. We're looking at, I think, 40 grains, 90 grains, and 158 grains. That kicks like a 357. But as a partnered up gun for some things, there's arguments. And I'm just going to go move out. I'm going to shoot some little 2 liters right fast with water in them and just see kind of how they look. My argument, for the whatever it's worth, is that 380 is enough gun. I think for the size gun you get, it's got the most shots. It's going to have plenty of wounding potential. I will tell you that it will absolutely tear up an armadillo. And I just kind of want to see how they stack up in terms of just what they actually do on target. So if y'all give me just a second to reposition, we'll move forward with my argument. Pretty sure y'all can see me out here. So for our purposes, I'm gonna at least start here. This is past what a lot of people think is a self-defense shooting range. This is end of my arm to the target right there, which is going to be the 2 liter, is about 10 feet, 10, 11. So I'm going to reposition a little bit and zoom in, but I just wanted to kind of give you all the scale for where I'm shooting everything out. So this is going to be 10 feet, the 22 Magnum. And I'm going to aim roughly for the middle, but I'm not sure where any of these are going to print. 22 Magnum. Hair low, but that's just a hair low. That's pretty wicked. I mean, I can almost stick a pinky in there. Next up, our 380 ACP. Nothing spectacular looking. That made a huge tear through there as it went through. That's not bad. Hole is about the same size. Maybe slightly bigger on the Magnum, but enough for our old school gambler special. This is going to be shot 3 with this Derringer through no fault of its own. It's a very small barrel. I have no idea where it prints with this particular ammo. It doesn't seem to like it very much. So I'm going to half my distance up to about 7 feet. There. I'm going to take a good step forward anyway, about 7 feet, 6 feet here to the target. Dear Lord, it hates these. Shot 4. There we go. That's about 6 feet to hit it with this little bitty belly gun. And we got a hole. It ain't much of one. So, y'all can probably see me. I may be off screen, I don't know. For the sake of discussion, I've got a 66% IPSA in the middle there, which I think is a 12 by 16. And I'm gonna throw one shot at it. This is about 10 yards right here. I'm gonna try and get everything kind of in frame. And just kind of throw one shot right here. Just have something else to discuss while I'm out here shooting. So first off, it's going to be our 38 that we can't hit anything with. Surprise, surprise. We can't hit anything. That feels like a pretty good way to waste about $5 worth of ammo. Second up is going to be our NAA with the critical defense in it. I like this gun. And last is going to be our Diamondback 380. I can tell the difference in the how much energy it's hitting with, even with my earplugs on. So, I'm emptying my pockets, everything. So, I got opinions about what I'm carrying and what I'm not. But I figured I'd put my money where my mouth is and give some demonstration on what I'm talking about. I have been capable at times of 2-liter grade accuracy with this at about 7 yards. So the 38's getting a little bit of a knock just because of the bullets in it. It did not like this at all. You know, real short barrel. All of that. Yeah, the recoil is a lot lighter than you think it would be. It's a brick. You could hit somebody in the head with that and do some damage. This right here with the those critical defense in it, that thing shot nasty, and that thing put a pretty nasty size hole in that 2-liter. You saw the energy it picked it up, knocked it. It's pretty nice. And naturally my 380 right here. There's a whole story on how I ended up with the Diamondback. It was not my first choice, but I gotta say it has not let me down at all. Huge difference in the size of these. I would say performance was very similar between the hollow point and the full metal. This definitely on steel has more push, has more hit, which is why I was talking about switching to full metals with it. Very pleased with this. Short barrel loads for that are really crazy. Now I can hear myself think a little bit. This one's easier to shoot faster. It's got more shots. I'm going to try and talk to somebody that's got a little small 9mm. Maybe do some comparison between them if y'all are interested. I originally was looking for a 9 and through circumstances ended up with this. It's pretty good. But some food for thought. I won't babble anymore. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Catch you on the flip side.